Welcome to today's review of the Golf 8R. Guys, this is to be the best car in every aspect of all the cars that I've reviewed so far on this channel. Check this out. Before I get to speak about this car, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not subscribed, and thanks to those that have already subscribed. Let's watch the videos, like, comment and share them, and let's grow the channel together, guys. So this is a good looking car and maybe practicality as well, but it's more about performance, and let's talk about that. This is powered by a 2-liter turbocharged petrol engine with 4 cylinders, and it produces 235 kilowatts of power and 400 newton meters of torque. So let me explain what power and torque is. First, power. That is simply how quick the car gets to move when you accelerate. So torque is simply the force that causes the rotations, and let's take for instance you are moving uphill in a quid. It has got less torque. You'll definitely need to do a gear down, and in a car that has got more torque, you'll definitely be able to climb the hill without having to do change down. So that is simply what torque means. A car that has got more torque will not struggle as compared to a car that has got less torque. So back to the car now. The claimed fuel consumption is 7.8 liters per 100 kilometers, and I doubt that is the case because this car has got so much adrenaline. You need to be driving faster, you need to be on a sport mode, and I estimate something above 10, and that will be reasonable for this car. Not that it's a bad figure, it is what the car is for. You're probably wondering, how quick is this car? Like, bro, let me tell you, if you see this on your blind spot, just open the way for it, because this is a very fast car. So this car can move from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.8 seconds. So that is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the car would be on 100 kilometers per hour, and more than that perhaps. So it is very much quicker than the Polo GTI, because the Polo GTI moves from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 6.7 seconds. So that is almost 2 seconds more. And that's all about the performance, and you can put it on a sporty mode. It has got different drive modes, so you can always choose which one suits the situation at that particular time. And now let's dwell much on the design of this car. The shiny black inserts on the bumper make it look very stunning, and the front design overall is perfect. There is really nothing to complain about. It looks good. And some people don't like the design of the headlamps. However, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. So this car comes standard with IQ lights, and you won't have to worry about replacing the xenon headlamps. So the side profile is very simple, and you can tell it's a Golf, and the car is riding on 19-inch alloy wheels, and these are low profile tires, and the only problem with low profile tires is that South African roads are a mess. Potholes. So the design of the tail lamp is congruent, if not similar to that one of the Polo, and it's a very nice design, to be honest. At the back, you do get a reverse camera integrated with the VW logo and an R signature beneath the logo. You do get park distance control, and you get 4 exhaust pipes, which are real exhaust pipes, not fake cutouts to just give the impression that it's a performance car. So you get real stuff in this car. By now you should know how to open this boot, and if you do not know, check out the review of the Polo and the T-Roc. Let's open and see what we've got in the boot of the Golf 8R. So you get 343 liters of boot capacity. So this is enough for this car, considering that it's a performance car and it's not a family car. So it's also too much of space as compared to some of its competitors. So 8 out of 10. I guess you expected a spare wheel, but that is not the case. This is an equipment for the Beats sound system. It will not make any sense for this car to come without a sunroof. So the tilting and sliding panoramic sunroof you are seeing here comes as standard. So when you buy this car, The sunroof is there. You do not have to pay any 13.3 thousand rands for you to get a sunroof. You do get keyless entry, and that is very common in a lot of cars nowadays. The seats are electrical adjustable, and you can set memories of your driving positions. In case there is different drivers for this car, you can always set a memory for your driving position. So when you enter into the car, you do not need to reset the sitting position. You just press memory 1 if you are memory 1, and then 2 or 3 if that is the case. So the seats are sporty, and you get the R engraved on the seats, and the nice thing is that they are heated. Heated seats are very nice until you forget that you're not in bed but driving. You do get an armrest, which I think it's very important to have, and there is a car that I wonder why is it the case that it doesn't have an armrest, the Mazda 2. And you do get 2 cup holders there, and these are basic stuff. No long gear sticks here, but a small and simple instrument to change gears with. You also get an electronic parking brake. So by parking brake, we're referring to hand brake. But because here there is no hand, you are using an electronic parking brake. So there is a Golf signature over there with ambient light, and you get wireless charging as well as 2 Type-C charging ports, which I think is sufficient for all your passengers. You get a leather-wrapped multifunction steering wheel, cruise control included, for you to set the car on 200 kilometers per hour on a fast lane. And I'm kidding, I don't promote reckless driving, otherwise someone is gonna try this and regret. So drive at a reasonable speed possible. The design of the steering wheel is the same across all VW cars. I am not sure of the Tiguan and other cars, but as for the Polo, Taigo, T-Cross, T-Roc, and this one, the Golf, it is the same. I don't see any difference. Maybe the materials used and maybe some other features might be different, but the design is the same. One of the most nicest things that I actually picked up as I was reviewing the car was the fact that there are no actual buttons. All the volume controls you're seeing over there and every other thing, they are just touch sensitive. But the only problem is that should they have problems, it's going to be very difficult to maintain those things, and it's going to be very costly. And coming to the infotainment screen, very responsive, guys, like very touch sensitive. The moment you touch, it gets to do what you want it to do. And you get integrated navigation. You can see as I was trying to, browse and locate myself. Climate control, air conditioning system, they are included, and I guess every car nowadays comes with those things. The interior of this car, guys, is top notch, and it can make you feel that you're in a car that is worth millions. And it's not necessarily millions, but it's just a 1-point-something million. So I did this review at VW Constantia, and let me give credit to Thuli, guys. I'll drop a contact details should you need anything, be it a Polo Vivo, Polo TSI, Polo Life, Polo GTI, Polo R-Line, all of those, you mentioned them, T-Roc, T-Cross, all of those things, Taigo, whatever you want, please contact her. She will definitely assist you. So there is only one downside that I picked up in this car, and that is the leg room. There is no sufficient space. Although I think, it's still dependent on how the driver's seats or maybe the front passenger seats are positioned and, adjusted as well. But I guess you can always work around that. Otherwise, this is not a family car again. It's a car for the streets. Coming to safety features, you get 6 airbags, which I think is not sufficient for this car. I think it deserves more, maybe 7 or above that if possible. And you get tire pressure monitoring system, stability control, traction control, lane departure warning, and you do get features such as ABS and EBD. So they are all included, PDs in front and rear, so that is quite nice to have. Before this video comes to an end, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment and share these videos. And also, if maybe you're interested in anything that you want us to discuss, be it credit scores, interest rates, balloon payments, how dealerships treat people, well, someone did recommend that I cover that as well, which I'm actually working on it. And maybe anything that you may want to know, topics such as buying a pre-owned car, getting an insurance quote and all of that. So we'll definitely entertain those, and some of the videos that I'll be uploading from now may not be car reviews, but some of those topics that I've mentioned that I'm gonna mention. So make it a point that you subscribe. And yes, we're not done with the review, and you're probably wondering how much does this car cost. So here we're speaking of more than $1 million. There's two trims of the Golf, one being the GTI with 180 kilowatts of power and the R with 235 kilowatts of power. So both of them use a DSG transmission, and the starting price of the Golf GTI is 793,500 rands. So that is the recommended retail price of the Golf GTI. So when coming to the Golf R, the starting price or the recommended retail price is 945,100 rands. So this is closer to $1 million. Of course, if you're going to add certain features and whatever that you wish to add, the price will be above $1 million, more especially for the Golf R. And try and get a quotation and see what is the total cost without any optional extras perhaps, or maybe with the optional extras that you may want. And one thing that makes the car look very good is this roof spoiler. It is nice and well integrated. Thanks for watching this video, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe and like, comment, share this to your friends and family. And thanks to those that have seen the announcement that I'm gonna be doing a review on this car and you have waited for some time to see this review. Thanks for your patience. And I'm gonna be uploading a review of the Mazda 2 very soon, and keep in touch with the videos that I'm going to be posting. So also check out some of the reviews that I've posted previously in case you have missed some, in case you are new to the channel. And we're going to be posting more reviews and doing whatever that you may want us to do. Any car you're interested in, drop it in the comment section. Thanks.